Whispers of the unseen, a Jinn's haunting. The room is dimly lit, with shelves filled with books on the supernatural and paranormal. The walls are adorned with newspaper clippings and photographs of eerie locations. A camera rests on the table, ready for action. Meet James, a local resident of a country steeped in Jinn legends. He's always been a skeptic, dismissing tales of the supernatural as mere folklore. James scrolls through a website dedicated to paranormal investigations, his curiosity piqued. But recently, something changed. A growing curiosity about the unexplained has led him down a new path. James hesitates, then clicks on a video titled Jinn Encounters, Real or Hoax? He's become an amateur paranormal investigator, intrigued by the stories of Jinn encounters that have echoed through the generations. The video plays, showing eerie footage of abandoned places and alleged paranormal activity. Tonight, he's delving deeper into the world of the unknown, fueled by a desire to capture evidence of the Jinn, to prove or disprove their existence. James takes a deep breath, his skepticism still evident. I may not believe in ghosts and Jinn, but there's only one way to find out the truth, see it for myself, he says to the camera. James grabs his camera and heads towards the door, ready to embark on his exploration of the paranormal. As James prepares to face the unexplainable, little does he know that his journey into the supernatural will be far more terrifying than he ever imagined. James stands outside an eerie, abandoned factory. The moonlight barely pierces through the thick clouds above. He clutches his camera, a beam of its light cutting through the darkness. James begins his exploration at an abandoned factory known for its chilling legends. Its decaying structure looms like a forgotten sentinel in the night. As he pans the camera to show broken windows, graffiti-covered walls, and an overgrown entrance. This is where tales of unexplained voices, phantom footsteps, and strange apparitions have drawn him. James enters the factory cautiously, footsteps echoing in the empty space. With each step into the unknown, James's skepticism wavers, replaced by a growing sense of unease. A faint whisper tickles his ears, a voice from the past or a trick of the imagination? James focuses his camera on a shadowy corner, capturing the eerie atmosphere. His camera captures the essence of the abandoned place, a desolate labyrinth of forgotten memories. James investigates a dark room, shining his flashlight on a rusted, old machine. He explores further, drawn to the mysteries hidden within the rusted remnants of the factory. Suddenly, the room becomes unnaturally cold, James's breath visible in the air. The temperature drops, and James's breath becomes visible. An unseen presence lingers, its intentions unclear. James, visibly unsettled, addresses the camera. Whispering, "I'm not alone in here. There's something in the shadows." James continues to explore the factory, his unease growing with each passing moment. James cautiously navigates the labyrinthine corridors of the abandoned factory. His camera light casts eerie shadows on the peeling walls, and the air feels charged with tension. James's exploration deepens as he ventures further into the heart of the factory. The eerie silence is only broken by the echoes of his footsteps. And then, it happens. A shadowy figure, barely tangible, peeks around a corner. James freezes, his heart pounding in his chest. His skepticism is shattered by this inexplicable presence. The figure moves further into the darkness, shifting and undulating, like a phantom defying the laws of nature. James, his voice trembling, speaks into the camera. Whispering, "Did you see that? There's someone here with me." Determined to uncover the truth, James follows the figure, his camera capturing every elusive movement. But just as he thinks he's closing in, the figure vanishes into thin air, leaving him alone in the darkness. James stands alone, his skepticism shattered, and the chilling reality of the paranormal settling in. The camera captures James's bewildered expression as he contemplates what he's just witnessed. Now he knows that his journey into the unknown has only just begun. James stands alone in the abandoned factory, his camera light trembling as he continues to document his eerie surroundings. James's encounter with the shadowy figure has shaken him to the core, but it's only the beginning. In the darkness, objects begin to move on their own, clattering and shifting as if guided by an unseen hand. His flashlight flickers, casting eerie, dancing shadows around him, and the temperature plummets. Books, debris, everything becomes projectiles, hurled through the air with terrifying force, narrowly missing James. James retreats, his voice trembling as he addresses the camera. I don't know what's happening. This place is cursed, haunted. It's all real. The paranormal activity intensifies, and then, as if fueled by malevolence, flames suddenly erupt from a pile of debris. James desperately tries to extinguish the fire, but it burns with an unnatural, relentless intensity. Smoke fills the room, chaos reigns, and James's fear reaches its peak. Coughing and shaken, James manages to escape the burning room, but he knows he's no longer in control. The camera captures his terrified expression as he grapples with the realization that he's entangled in forces far beyond his comprehension. James, shaken and terrified, stumbles through the factory's dark corridors. The paranormal chaos shows no signs of relenting. James is trapped in a nightmare, his skepticism obliterated by the malevolent forces tormenting him. The air becomes charged with an ominous presence, and the factory's walls seem to close in around him. A haunting whisper fills the air, ancient words he cannot understand but feels deep within his bones. A blinding light illuminates the room, revealing the vengeful Jinn, a towering, shadowy figure with eyes that pierce into James's soul. James, trembling, who? What are you? The Jinn's voice reverberates through the space, chilling to the bone. Jinn, in a spectral voice, I am the echo of centuries of pain, the wrath of those who wronged me. You have trespassed into my domain. James attempts to escape, but invisible forces restrain him, rendering him helpless before the vengeful Jinn. The Jinn's intentions remain unknown, a sense of dread overwhelming James. James, desperate, please, I didn't mean any harm. Let me go. The Jinn's intentions are revealed, a malevolent desire for retribution. Jinn, sinister, you seek proof of the unknown, and so you shall find it, but not in the way you desired. The Jinn unleashes its fury, overwhelming James with a torrent of supernatural forces, his screams echoing in the void.